What's up, everyone? Thanks for checking out the channel. This is Sushi 2022 Triple Crown in one calendar year. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty intense. This is gonna be the channel that I'll be uploading all the episodes to. I don't know. I hope it's informative. I hope it's fun. It's gonna be a hell of an experience to document all the way through. From now, 4 days prior to jump off to 10 months from now, something like that. It's gonna be crazy. Everyone's been asking me, as far as going from the Appalachian Trail to the Continental Divide Trail to the Pacific Crest Trail, like what are you doing as far as gear and stuff goes? So I tried to go as ultralight as I possibly could, but like there's just some feel good items, like there's some stuff that I would just rather not do without, If it's gonna make me break a little more sweat to carry it, so be it. You gotta have the comfort items. Gotta have them, You gotta have good charms and comfort items. That's all it is. All right, so here's what I got. I'm just gonna pick them up and show you. I'll tell you how much they cost, and hopefully someone follows suit. So for sure, definitely went with the Ursack for food. It's definitely when I got lucky on Poshmark and got this for $60 after taxes. It said lightly warm. This thing's like barely even dirty at all. I mean, it's a great sack, and definitely is going to be worth it, especially when you start hitting the PCT and the CDT and stuff, So that was a win right there. That's about $60, like I said. Yeah. A lot of people scoff. A lot of hikers scoff at the poncho. Nah, dude. You gotta have the plastic poncho. I mean, this is a game changer for me. This and I have the Frog Top also, but the Frog Top, you just sweat in it all the time. As you're cold and you're getting rained on, you're sweating. I hate it. This doesn't do that. So that's just for me, As far as doing things that I gotta have for me, I went with the Jetboil. What's it called? Sorry, the Minimo. It's perfect size. I can get up, I can have coffee in it, I can have oatmeal in it, I can have a dinner in it. It's just the absolute perfect size. And everything fits right inside the top. Bada bing, bada boom. And the lid, even doubles as a sippy cup. And I love sippy cups. That was about, I think that one ran about $60, I think. That's about right. Now, here's something that's fun. So, I did a lot of research on tents and stuff, and the pros and cons, the do's and don'ts, the standalones, just all the tents. Okay. At the end of the day, you have to make a decision on what you want. You know what I mean? So I went to Amazon and got this bad boy right here. This bad boy is, I have it written down so I didn't forget. It's the Quest to Nature 1-person ultralight tent with the poles and the tent itself. And the footprint altogether comes in. It's 3 pounds. These are not the stakes that came with it. I got these auxiliary because the ones that came with them were like steel. It was ridiculous. So I got those, and the footprint also does not come with the tent, but it's like $10, and the link is on the same page where you would buy the tent. So it works out pretty good. Aluminum alloy, obviously. Stakes. Had a hiker lace me up on that back in 19 when we hiked the trail together. So. Sorry. Cold winter gloves. I'm going to be going through some pretty rough climates, A big thing for me is I'm the kind of person that when my hands get cold, I'm done. It's game over for me. I start getting all whiny and bitchy and pissy. So, these are 0-degree gloves right here. They're supposed to be water resistant. Nothing in this world is water resistant. It's not a real thing. But as far as like them keeping your hands warm, and they really do what they say they're gonna do, and they pride themselves on their windproof material. That is legit. Because I've had these out already cold, and my hands were just perfect. Perfect. A fellow hiker, go by the name of Freckles. I originally got a Sierra Design sleeping bag, but it wasn't the one that I ordered, and they kept trying to tell me that it was. And anyway, so I told Freckles about it. Freckles went out of her way to hook her brother up with this bad boy right here. This is my first ever down bag. This thing weighs maybe 2 pounds. It's insane. It's super comfortable, super warm. It's a 15 degree down bag, and is by Outdoor Vitals. So if anyone's curious, it's so worth it. I think the packing slip was in the box when I got it, and it said like 260, 270, but that's good for what this is. You will not find a down bag on Amazon anything under $200, you know. And as anyone who knows, you know, like they can get up to about $1,000 sometimes, you know, for people who want to climb Everest and whatnot. So also a happy accident. This is my new sleeping pad. I still have my old one. I still have my Big Agnes Thermocore, but this bad boy, I saw it on Amazon, and it was $32. And a lot of people on the reviews were like, "Man, I cannot believe how comfortable this thing is, and how much lighter it is." Also, and its claim to fame is 10 breaths, and it's pumped up, and that's a real thing. Yeah, this was a game changer right here, and it's like a pound lighter than the Ultra Core. I can't believe that. Like, this is a steal right here, I think, big time. A bunch of hikers laced me up on the puffy game, and that's what this is. This is the La Pasa, large gray with the stuff stack. This year, I'm totally pro. I'm pro stuff stack. I'm besides the tent, my bag. I'm gonna be putting everything into cinch bags and stuff bags to try to conserve space and stuff, you know. So this is a win right here. Again, doesn't even weigh a pound. You pull this thing out, this sucker is so warm. It's so nice. Ice crimps. Now, I'm probably not going to be using these right off the rip. Hang on one second. I'm not going to be using these like right off the rip, but I think I'm going to carry them anyways. That way, like, no one's responsible, you know, only I am, and I just feel better that way, and they're really not all that heavy, you know. But yeah, these ice creams right here, they were 15 bucks or 16 bucks on Amazon. Again, 2 or 3 day delivery. Bada bing, bada boom. And feel good items. Again, this is a waterproof notebook, and it also it comes with a couple waterproof pencils and pens as well. So this will be a journal / sketch pad for me, because my plan is to sketch one scene from each of the 3 trails. So I think that'll be good. Oh yeah, this bad boy right here. So this is the face shield that I got for the cold. This thing right here is a game changer. I mean, it may look thin like a sock, and it feels thin like a sock, but when you put this thing on your face and you go outside and it's blowing cold, game changer. Big time game changer right there. Moving on. I am missing a couple things. I'm not missing a couple things, but a couple things are put somewhere else right now, so they're not here, but I'll still go over them. Wool socks. So these are my dry only socks. I have a bag right here. This is for my warm and dry bag right here. So I have an op sack that I will put my wool socks, my gloves, my beanie, my face mask, and I've already done it. They roll up nice and tight in there in the cinch bag, and that'll go up in my brains. Because you gotta have warm. And also I'll put I got 3 pairs of Darn Toughs also. Darn Toughs are expensive. They're about $20 a pair. You can't find them used, and you can't find knockoffs. They're one of a kind sock. So I'm about $50 into 3 pairs of socks, but I'm like, they're so worth it though, so worth it. Poop Deucer, obviously, it's the cheap one from Walmart, you know, because I mean, to me it does the same thing. I see absolutely no difference. So, and I'm hanging on to a couple of these extra bags too, just to have them, you know, just in case, God forbid, something happens, you know, or you know, just who knows. But they weigh nothing, you know. I can keep them stuffed in something, and I'll forget they're even there. So, my shoes for the trail, not just these ones, but I'll be going with the Ultra Lone Peak 5s, and actually the Lone Peak 6s just came out, so I may actually be going to those. But always for sure hike with what you know works. I made the mistake of going out into something I had no idea if they were going to feel good or not, and it sucked. These are, oh man, I love Ultra for these. So this is one of 7 pairs. All right. Dirty and Clean bottle. So again, there are 3 smart water bottles. I don't know if the third one is right this second, but basically, you want one bottle right here that has the carabiner under. So that'll be the bottle that stays on my pack and that I drink straight out of. Dirty bottle is if you're if you're going somewhere it's not gonna have water and you have to port water or you have to pot water, whatever they call it. You have this, another bag, or sorry, this, another bottle, and a bag still for the Sawyer, which leads me into the Sawyer. This bad mother right here, man, I'm telling you, I made the dumbest mistake the first year I hiked in 19, and I decided I wasn't going to filter any of my water, and I was fine. I was fine all the way up to, where were we? Lexington, Virginia, so not that far up the trail. And I got what was the beginning stages of Giardia, I think, but it never came to full fruition. But the stomach pains I had, like for 2 days was enough to get me to go to the filter. The filter is great. I mean, it's $25, and it's almost 100% guaranteed. It's 99.9999 or something like that. Something silly. Oh, okay, well, regardless. So that one's brand new. Gotta have a hiker lid for sure. Go with the Ernie ball. Only some people will know what that means. It's all good. Like-minded individuals. Yeah, I got this, my hiking lid. I also got a really nice pull-down beanie. It's my piano beanie. It has piano keys all the way around it. I cannot currently find where that is right now, but that's going to have to be rectified regardless because I'm going to need that. Let's see, what else do I got? Oh yeah, this is my desert shirt. When I hit the PCT. It's nice, it's super light. It's very well ventilated. Yeah, I mean, it's that right there. Sorry, that right there is going to be a game changer for sure. This, and then I have 3 pairs of leggings. Let's see, 3 pairs of leggings. I have puffy. I have another long sleeve shirt. I have my beanie. I have gloves. I have a pair of backup gloves. I've written down 3 wicking shirts and 2 of these long sleeve shirts, and then as the elements change, then I will go back and kind of reassess my gear from there and go from there. Also, fun fact, for anyone who didn't know this right here, this is cotton balls soaked in Vaseline. This is the hands down best fire starter you could ever have. And also, if your cods are starting to chafe or your butt cheeks are starting to get raw, you can always take one of these out of here because it's already in a cotton swab, and just rub it up in there, get it all around it, So, this is my miscellaneous bag. So this is just going to be like, in case my carabiner falls off. My first aid kit's in here as well. I have a couple hand warmers. Yeah, and some emergency. Again, a hiker laced me up on the need of the emergency, and I was kind of scoffed at it, but I was thinking about it earlier this year when I got really sick, and I decided that it's a great idea to have that on you. It's like a condom. It's better to have it, not need it, than need it and not have it. Yeah, and then also, sorry, checking poles. Sorry, checking poles. Now here's the deal with these, Sarah. I didn't mean to get these ones. I meant to get the black and silver ones. I didn't even know that they were this brand. But, lucky me. They show up and I'm excited and I rip the package open and I'm like, what the fuck? For anyone who doesn't understand, these are the same exact poles that my ex-girlfriend hiked with. Yay, woo! Let's have that. But I mean, like, they're trekking poles, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to let some dumb, like, trekking poles get the best of me, so it's all good. But these are actually really, really, really nice poles. They were $25 on Amazon. They came really quick. I personally like the cork grip better than I like any of the other grips. So yeah, that's a must for me now, too. I used to scoff at the trekking pole, but not anymore. Which brings me to the grand finale. My Gregory... This is the Gregory